you might always be thinking twice, like, are they rotating on me? Are they smoked up? So let's see if Yoa can kind of cope with that pressure that might come out onto mid.
That top lane, you see Dreamersoul there, along with Kescute as they go in now with an Earth Spike. Bloodrite has been laid out, but it's a lot of damage being thrown out by Nico. Dreamersoul forced the Fairy Fire up as Kescute. He'll keep going after Nico and might be able to secure the kill, but PDZ can ensure that doesn't happen. The Earth Spike out on the line, and close call for both teams, but both calls end up getting away. I say that, here we go again. Bloodrite not going to really land. Kescute may have gone a bit too far in. Nico, luckily for Kescute, was unable to get the hoof stomp off, and Clockwork just his way up.
Yeah, you're pretty happy about this for Boom. Like, you're forcing out the carry out of the Sal. Nico does get it behind this tier 1, so you kind of recover in that lane, but you still for that pacing. Arrow mid.
Mid lane hide, he's got a nice arrow there into the waning rift. Is it going to be enough? Not quite. Yoe able to get the resonant pulse off, but he needs to be a little bit cautious about that positioning. Always go back in a couple seconds. The remnant, it landed. Well, water runes are spawning up. He managed to get one of the Phoenix. Brass his hide out a little bit more. I think if you are Boom Esports, you're okay with that. Being able to kind of abuse the mid lane a little bit. As top lane, there is a bit of action going on there for a second. Dreamersoul, he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, it's the one thing with these supports you have on hand for Boom. The moment the Marauder or the Clockwork's off the lane, you always got to be really aware of what's happening around the map to get caught out. The arrow came in, doesn't line up for a kill, but it's almost a threat. It's hard for that mid to hold on.
Oh, BDZ very low up in that top lane. Kescute wants to secure the kill, but they'll give it over to Dreamersoul now. They can go on to Nico, and Nico, he can make a run for it, but it's not going to be very effective.
Radiant's courier
Dreamersoul gets a double kill on the Bloodseeker to get things started, plus the first blood gold. Very nice, even botway Palos. He's very cautious here. FBZ, he knows how to really push this hero to its limits. Palos, he'll play on the edge along with the Timber, but actually goes to the spin now. FBZ will have another chains up. He's just going to stand his ground as Hyde is moving in. Palos, has he overstayed his welcome? Yeah, he has.
Nico's just trying to maximize his efficiency with that large camp right now, but you're giving a Bloodseeker free farm and your Jug isn't getting the same in return. It's not good news for Execration. Even the mid lane there, for you, it's just not smooth.
Well, they're really fighting over this regen rune right now. Makoto popping the Dream Coil, but RR comes in and swipes it away. Not wanting to give it over to the Void Spirit as mid lane. Now Kescute taking a bit of damage, but he's also going to be just fine. Bron surviving in that mid lane, but a real scuffle. Yoe, he's going to jump right back in onto Makoto for a second. Really commit all.
At least FBZ's just not really fully committing to just be a nuisance down there, but the map's just kind of controlled up here by Boom.
I think FBZ's just been able to sit there forever, as he wants to. Yoe, he's going to try and run away now. Kescute's moving in. Yoe still has no Astral Step charges. They're going to dive into this. They know. FBZ gets the Chakra out with the Dream Core now. The Stampede was popped, but it's a bit too late. Or maybe not. They still have Yoa alive. Maybe he can survive a little bit longer as they do finally get him down. Nico, he will try to punish FBZ for this. But there's no, it's a call. He's not dying. And they're going to that mid-tier 1 tower now with the Siege Creep. And this is what you call perfect timing, John. They get the kill on the Void Spirit, and they have a Siege Creep ready in the mid lane to push down that tier 1 tower. You couldn't have asked for anything better.
And they just have so much to play with on Green Center. So level 7 center, they are TPing it for a counterfight. Too late?
It is definitely too late. Now the map's open. Suddenly, life
Seeker, if you can catch him out alone. But they're just gonna line up for a top tier 1 push. Boom, they're playing smart. They're just playing everywhere else. Like, they know where Execration wants to focus. They're getting farm elsewhere. They're much more efficient on the map. And Execration, their push isn't amazing. Like, their push is basically just Centaur swinging in front.
Here we go. Kescute, he's gonna start a team fight here. Along with Makoto, they'll go right on to Nico and with the FTC Timber. He's missing off the map front. Palos on the junk. I suppose maybe it was kind of obvious. Hookshot top lane now. They have found themselves themselves another centaur, though Nico is going to pop the Stampede and try and run with the Dream Coil. Is there in time? They've locked him down. They'll take him out. Go in. He's going to TP up to try and fight this with the finger, but no, it gets launched down Makoto. One reaction timing on the phase shift. He's letting them fly either. He'll leave right away on the Marana, and now Yoe. He's been ruptured up. He really can't move. He will Astral Step away, but FBZ is right in underneath that tier 1 tower, and they'll get another. It's clean, John. 0 to 8. 5k net worth for Boom Esports. It is a perfect game so far for Boom.
They haven't lost one hero. Boom's probably going to be yelling for them.
Keep up with the Blunt Seeker.
Not a great time. He's got a Battle Fury up. That's all. Not out. Not going to be very good.
Not being called out. He's kind of called out right now. Hookshot is there. Keskut, he really wants his kill with Palos. It's not going down that easy. Let's fly out. Palos now. Very, very low. There's your Stampede Nico. He wants to go in onto FBZ. They might have the damage output, and they do. A great start, but they're going to lose Palos, and they do lose Palos. As well as that, Yoe goes down the Void Spirit, and now BDZ's gone. Oh, Nico. He's going to try and find his way out along with RR. They'll commit the egg, but that's a real panicky kind of egg to throw out like that. And Nico, he's just holding onto this tier 2 bottom tower, praying they'll just leave him alone. And it looks like he'll get his wish. He's alone, but he's alive.
It's not a great feeling for the Centaur. Like, he doesn't manage to nice. So the pressure's really more on Yoe and more on Nico. They've got the blink up in the Centaur. They need to start getting some follow-up and getting some kills.
Going on to Keskut. Makoto, however, already getting rid of RR, and Keskut, he's not dead yet. He's still alive. The arrow now connecting right onto Nico, and that'll be your Centaur gone again. Onto BDZ. The Lion just can't sustain the damage output.
Stomp to save himself, and then the rest of the team follows up. Execration. The angles aren't good. They need more vision. They have really aggressive wards. I think they need defensive wards. They just need to control their map, play around,
Dreamersaur, they've got the big one. Blunt Seeker almost dead. Dreamersaur, they take him out. He's going to run now with the Blood Ride. He's going to be just fine on a slither of HP, and now poor old Nico. He will get shredded by FBZ. They will try to find his reload with a nice save the Remnant setup. Onto Makoto, they'll get the buff. Great Remnant setup there from Yoes. BDZ now might just iron the Lion, but at least they got Makoto, and they might even get the clockwork now. And they do. But all things being said and done, that wasn't too bad of a team fight. In fact, I do believe it went the way of Execration.
They got a little bit more, killing off the puckwood. Execration keep exploiting the aggression of Mikado. They can start to build back up here if we just keep finding that.
They might have their chance now, but the only issue is they've caught out Palos first. They go for a spin away. Rupture is there onto the shot, but they're going to try and protect Palos here. Dream Coil also committed Stampede. It's not going to be enough. Omni Slash committed, but Makoto, he just phase shifts it off. Nowhere, he's also down to FTZ. BDZ, he's also gone. Going to try and run, but FTZ, he's not. He's now.
Take up here.
Why, by the way, John, 322 Dream is alive, and we might just get the chance to get it right now as Execration. They're going to move in with the dust down. They pop 2 dust. Boom Esports, they're the ones running in. They don't really care about this. A great hook shot in from Kenshu. Right up to Yoe. Off the team fight. Makoto in trouble. About to drop the lead shift. Is out in time. The egg doesn't explode Makoto. Still alive, but should line ends up. We won't quite get the 3-2-2, but we've got a 4-2-2 as Nico now. He's chased down, but he will blink away.
Finger back up. They've got Omni if they need it. And Stampede is just about half a minute away.
Oh, here we go again. Here's Cutie, breaks the smoke. Hook shot is going to be off the mark, but Hyde gets in there with the Yule Scepter onto BDZ and locks him down with the arrow into the Starform. That's BDZ gone. Here's Cute now. He'll hold down Palos. He's going to go for a spin TP out of there and might just make it, but I can't say the same for Nico. Will try to stand his ground, but Moonlight Shadows off cooldown. They just keep going for another team fight. Hyde, he's having a look for RR. Oh, what a hook shot in Keskew! Oh, what a hook shot! He'll pop the X to show point. There is absolutely none. He's gonna die. Go in. He's gonna try and fight. And he's Stampede and moves from that Makoto again. Centaur instead. Takes down Nico first, they say. Centaur, really, again, just not that tanky. He'll die first, now Palos will be chased now by Dreamer Cell. Will get BDZ onto Yoe now. He'll Astral step away, but FBC is right there, waiting. Opening his arms to Yoe. Yoe doesn't really want to be here, though. Like he has no choice in the matter. He has no Astral Step charges left. And Dreamer Soul will walk out of there with a triple kill.
The prize is mine.
And I'll tell you what, John, this is why I was so happy when I saw Dreamer Soul was back with Boom Esports, because you could just see how well they coordinate as a team. It just wasn't the same
follow-up going forward into the rest of the fight.
One lane now. Boom Esports, they see targets and they start moving their way over towards the south of the map, and there's your Moonlight Shadow again, John.
Dire are scanning.
They know where they are. Sentry was placed. Hex is out, but they've got the coil on Yoe. That's the big one. RR and BDZ backing right off to Yoe. He had no way out. He's gonna try and step his way out, but can he make it? Not quite. Dreamer Soul was waiting. He's just waiting for his free kill.
Dire's middle tower is under
Dreamer
attack.
Soul's now 9-0-7 on this Bloodseeker, as it looks like they might try for the high ground.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And there is an egg.
Dire's
High ground for
middle tower
Execration
is
is
under
pretty
attack.
good if they get a good decision here for RR to pop that stuff. But
Go. Jumping, that's a very risky move to go for, but he does at least juke out the arrows. Now he goes right back in onto Dreamer Cell, but FBZ gonna use him up. Palos gonna try and chip away at the armor of FBZ. Boom, not feeling confident enough to keep going. Do need a bit of a reset. Will allow Execration to get a bit more time going for themselves. They're about to lose their final outer tower here, Execration. They know they can't do much about it. Their only choice is going to be to defend the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is full.
Aegis is still up on Dreamer Soul, so they're going in. They're going to try for this.
Double damage.
All ultimates are up as well for both teams. Nico, he'll get started with the hoops on him. And the Eagle Rabbits are off down Dreamer Soul. There's the egg being committed as well. Boom. Do they want to back off? It looks like they do. They get everyone out of there. Against you. Been left behind, and he's going to die in the pot work. That might be enough for Boom to back out of here. But yeah, Boom. Get around a bit. Anyone is going to come out from that high ground. And in fact, Palos, close call for him. He's going to be very careful about where he farms.
Radiant are
R&D
scanning.
retreating though.
Execration here.
Will be easy. Be alright. Easy. You'll see Palos. That's the easiest way of locking him down. Now Mika peeks right in with the Sunray out from the Phoenix. FBZ just melts. Uh-oh. Boom Esports maybe getting a little bit confident, but there's a 4-man creep call out by Makoto. He already takes down BDC. Gets the RR. They get the Phoenix. Now they go right on to Nico again. They knock the Centaur down. The Dreamer Soul has been caught out and will lose the Aegis. That'll be one life. There goes Nico on the Centaur. He's gone as well. Back on the Dreamer Soul though. He step. Still very healthy. BDZ, he's gonna die back on the line. Down the hook shot in onto Palos and he's gone. Maybe a bit of an early celebration there from Execration. Now Boom.
Radiant's middle tower.
I don't know if they feel healthy enough to go high ground, but I guess with no buybacks available on 3 of the heroes on Execration, it's kind of like, why the hell not?
They don't have an egg to worry about as well. At the least, once the Phoenix response, it is there. Really curious as to why Palos held onto the Omni class for so long. If he just Omni on the second life, I think they might have had that kill in Dreamer Soul, and the fight could have gone very differently. But now, Rack's going to fall. All Rack's kind of exposed here. All tier 2s are exposed up. So
Radiant's middle barracks
wants to force the issue, and
Move stop again from Nico. Again, it's up to Makoto. They want the puck down. They will get it. Dangerous time for the team fighters. Now they chase down Nico a little bit. But he's going to be just fine. On a Dreamer Cell, he'll pop his BKB and try to fight this one out. He gets the bash on Nico. Nico will die the blood right. Still, I suppose getting Makoto is going to be good enough here for Execration. Boom Esports, they aren't going to try to push any further.
up here on the side of Execration.
40% damage reduction with that Centaur Aghanim Scepter now. See if it makes the difference. Their triangle. Does one out high foot, so go straight onto the Marana, and that'll be high gone. Good start. They want next though. BDZ's being chased down the line. There's your Stampeder now. They go right back in onto the Kodo. Got a hook shot in from Keskun. Will take down BDZ. And now the Phoenix in trouble. RR trying to back off. Dream herself. Ripping them apart. He's just cleaning them up. After the last one.